Hello guys, TXE Treks here today, bringing you some video hopefully, and today I am bringing you a gaming setup video. Now, the last one I did was about a year ago, so it has changed quite a lot, and it's still not done, so there's still quite a lot of stuff to do in here, but like there's some soundproofing to go in soon, which I'm really excited about. Getting a 24 pack, and they'll all be going on that wall up there, which I will show you in a minute. But to get straight into the video, I'm going to start with what's back here, and then I'll make my way around. So down here I have my printer and bin and just some spare wires and stuff. I have this board, which was actually made from, that's what my desk is made from. It's just some spare pieces which I could actually use to make my desk bigger. I don't know, maybe. So yeah, there's not really much stuff in this corner, and in that cupboard there's just a load of crap, really. Sorry, my phone went off. So yeah, now up to this bit. This was not here, I don't believe, in my last video. As you can see, the bed's gone. It is now my office. I think I might have done an update since the very first one, but you know, you never know. So here's my dartboard, which I actually got off Josh, and some darts are in there. As you can see, my accuracy is on point. And there's all the DVDs here, if you want to have a look slowly. They're all old, just old family ones that's been thrown up here because we have nowhere else for them. So, just some stuff. And down here we have a fan, just for when it's boiling. Like, it's not boiling today, but it's pretty nice weather, if you can see that blue sky. So yeah, the stuff that's on here, I have an old Nokia for some reason. It don't work. I have this. This is actually very useful because I use it to just do stuff, really. It's helpful with my phone case. You'll see why in a minute as well. And when I take my hard drive, when I swap my hard drive out of my PS4, it's very useful for that. Got 10p coin, because I'm rich. Now this is for my chair. Yeah, that's just a wireless receiver for my chair. Very old nightlight, doesn't work. Don't know why that's in here. PSP, a very old PSP. Yeah, I've had this quite a while. The battery's gone, which is a shame, as you can probably see. Now here is Watch Dogs steelbook cover and Fallout 4. They won't let me actually trade that in. I traded the game in, but they didn't want the steelbook. So now to the boxes. I'm a little bit of a hoarder, so I've got my headset box, my VR box down here, my PlayStation TV box here. There's just money for my PC that I'm going to be building soon. There's my Sage A60 headset box, which is one of the best headphones I've ever had in my life. iPhone 5 box, which was my recent phone, and my new one that I got not so long ago was my LG G4, which at the moment is the best phone I've ever actually had. So yeah, that's the box of the case for my LG G4 and stereo headset adapter for my Xbox One controller, because I'm not going to buy a new controller just to get my headphone jack in. Now here's a Fallout 4 poster. It's pretty cool. I did trade Fallout 4 because I got bored of it. Then a DLC came out, but you know, I just got bored of the game. Here's some deodorant. It works, surprisingly. There's another speaker for my surround sound, which I did actually take out, but I put in yesterday actually. Here's some Strata darts. You know, you don't throw them in there, but and a mouse which doesn't actually work because the clickers are broke. Well, one clicker's broke somehow. My old hook, which I put my headset on, I've got a new one now. Some RGB lighting controls for my LED lights that are under my desk, which aren't actually currently plugged in, so I won't be able to show you them today. This thing, the adapter for the Xbox One, it's too small. I don't know what you'd adapt for that. Another speaker there. So that's all this corner done. Basically, I am actually getting a sofa bed running down here, so that should be cool. Oh, them chairs are also just for when my friends come around, they have somewhere to sit on. They're not the comfiest, but once I get the sofa bed, it should be a lot better. Now, let's get to the good stuff. Just the adapters that you put into wall. I've got some Allen keys and just some stuff here, just because they're quite handy to have around. Metal Gear Solid 5 poster. I do have Metal Gear Solid 5, I just lent it out to my sister's boyfriend because he wants to play it. So here's the HP Pavilion. I think it's 1110 NA something. I don't know what it is. Something to do with that. It's not the best, that's why I'm going to be building a new one. I mean, it is good for what I use it for, but I would just like a bit more power in the PC itself. I know it's got a 4-core processor, so it's a quad-core processor, and a Radeon A7 graphics chip or something like that. It's not a graphics card, it's integrated, so probably before I build the PC, I'm going to be adding a new power supply and a new graphics card. Just to give myself a little bit more power, because my power supply is only 180 watts. So if I get just a cheap graphics card and a cheap power supply, then I should be able to just have a bit more power while I save up for my main build. So yeah, it's actually a pretty decent PC. It runs like World at War, obviously, Counter-Strike, Black Ops 2. What's the most recent? I don't know what the most recent COD it can play is. But yeah, I've had many hours of gameplay on this. I play Mass Effect on it. It's actually a really good computer for what's inside it. Like, it runs games fairly well at medium settings at 60 frames. Now up here I have a little collection. I don't know how these happened, like getting it. I've got an iPhone 4, another iPhone 4, and an iPhone 5. Like, only 2 out of the 3 of them work. So yeah, I don't know how they ended up in here, but there you go. Here's my monitor. It is the 22VX HP IPS display. It is a very nice monitor. It's only 60 Hz, and the refresh rate is 7 milliseconds, which I think 0.07 milliseconds. I don't know, something like that. It's not the fastest refresh rate, but it is a pretty decent monitor. It's 1080p, obviously, and just look, there's no bezel. I mean, there is when you turn it on, but just no bezel. And here I have my keyboard. I've actually forgot the name of it. It isn't mechanical, it is a mechanical feel one, so it feels mechanical. It was just a cheap one off the internet, but it's pretty decent. You know, good for starting off PC gaming, which this is like my first ever PC, like for myself, so you know. And here is a Nemesis mouse. To be honest, it's actually a really good mouse. It's not like high quality, but well, actually, it is high quality for the price. It's nice and clicky. It's got a sensor. Obviously, it's not a ball one because we don't want them ones. But yeah, it's pretty good. Now for the monitor, it doesn't actually have speakers, so I've had to put this one here and that one over there because usually I just watch YouTube like when I'm playing, so I like the audio around me. So yeah, this section, as you can see, that's where the desk used to just go up to and stops here. Oh, and also what's plugged into this is my Sage A60, which I was on about. The best headphones I've ever actually had in my life. They are so good. I highly recommend getting them. They're only 30 quid off Amazon, and for the price, they actually are one of the best. They have vibration, and the bass on them is amazing. But the drivers don't work for Windows 10, which is just like the only issue. Now to my games. Like, just bear in mind 1 or 2 isn't here, so you know. I have Tom Clancy's Division, Forza Horizon 2, Project Cars, The Crew, Just Cause 3, which I absolutely love, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Watch Dogs, and Mad Max. All of them games I really enjoy. Maybe not Watch Dogs and Call of Duty, but yeah, I enjoyed them at one point. That's why I've got them. Now here's my middle speaker for my surround sound. It only works like some of the time because it depends what I'm watching or doing. It's usually only the front 2 that work when I'm just gaming, so yeah, that's the only problem with the surround sound. Now, I have a DualShock 4, Xbox One with the adapter in it, and another DualShock 4. The keyboard back here is like a backup one, so I usually use it on my PS4 and Xbox One just for quick typing, so I don't have to, you know, like, quickly type and stuff. It's just a lot easier. Now, that's pretty much everything under there, and here is my PS4, obviously, and my Xbox One, and the remote for my TV. Now here's the actual surround sound system. It is quite an old piece of technology, as they say, but yeah, it's Samsung, obviously. There's my subwoofer up here. I probably shouldn't have it up here. It should be on the floor, but hey ho, it's fun. I like it up there. It looks cool. I mean, it makes the setup look a bit cooler. Now, what I'll be doing, the soundproofing will be going all the way up here and round and down and stuff. And look, you can see me in the reflection. Hello. That's me. That's me right there. anyway, the surround sound's there. Now my steering wheel is a Thrustmaster Spider Ferrari thingy. I don't know. It's a pretty good steering wheel. It doesn't have force feedback though, and it only turns like that much. So yeah, and the pedals are down there. Now there's one really important thing that you need when you are gaming, and that is a chair. Now my recent chair broke, which I was very disappointed about, but I got a new one. And this is the X-Rocker, something, I don't know. But yeah, it's a pedestal one, so it's got a pedestal. It's got 2 speakers, 2.1 surround sound, so, and it has a subwoofer in back. And to be honest, it's a really good chair. It's quite comfy. As you can see, it's got a little arse dip there. But that happens over time. It's even happened to my friends. So yeah, it's not just me that does that. My friends has actually done that as well. Josh's, he got one, and like a few days later, his has done the same, and so did mine. Here's all the controls on the side, if you can see that. The lighting's very good. There you go. That's what you can see. And yeah, you've seen my TV before. If you've seen my previous gaming setup. It's just a Toshiba 40-inch, and it's pretty good TV, but these are dead pixel. And the last thing is my phone, which is a brand new one because it was my birthday. So here's the LG G4. I mean, it looks, oh hello, there's me. Hiya. Here's the LG G4. It's massive. It's 5.5 inch, so it's basically a phablet. All the buttons are on the back, as you can see. It's got a really nice display. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you will subscribe if you've just seen this, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.